Boomchanka, how's it going everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with a little random video for you today. It's Tuesday, it's my birthday, I'm 32 years old today. Thank you to everybody who sent me messages on Twitter, by the way, definitely made me feel less depressed. We had a freaking deal, man! Not feeling that great today about getting older. Oh, my tooth, mum! Shitting Twizzlers. Let's talk about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Let's talk about Manchester United. United have been shit, haven't they? They have. I mean, come on. Give the younger players opportunities, allow them to come in and try and shine. Because I tell you something now, it wouldn't be any worse. People like Paul Pogba, people like Matic, people like Jesse Lingard do not deserve to be playing in this side ahead of people like Angel Gomez, who does seem to have bags of talent. I don't see why Ole Gunnar Solskjaer didn't even have him on the bench in the last game, playing in the under-23s. It's a bad move, it's a bad look. He should be giving these opportunities to these young guys. Ghana, give Ghana a chance. We haven't seen anything from Ghana. Looks good, 18 years of age. Why not give him an opportunity? He's not going to do any worse, is he? Freddie Flintstone, yabba dabba doo time. Let's have a gay old time. With Fred in the centre of the park, why not? Why does that not happen? Hey, we did sign that player, didn't we? Cost him like 50 million or something, supposed to be decent, was decent over in Shakhtar and has looked decent Brazil national team, this sort of thing. Nah, he's just not in the mix. I don't get that either. Give him an opportunity. He's not going to do any worse than Pogba and McTominay has done over the last couple of games. Chong, he fills me with so much hope for the future of this football club. Yet Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to have to give him games if he's going to ever fulfil that potential and have that great future at Manchester United. I tell you who's not going to have a great future at United, Jesse Lingard, because he's proven gash. Over a significant amount of time, going about 14 months now, he's been absolutely bloody useless. I mean, he's had big games and big goals for us in the past, sure. But so did Fellaini, and he was gash too. We just got not the right players up there in the team at the moment. We're lacking the depth. We all know it comes from the Glazers. Look, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer can only do so much. The Glazers have made it a shit show for everybody. With the summer transfer window, what they did in the window, they didn't strengthen, we didn't get the players we needed. We all know that, we've been talking about it, it's bloody true. Doesn't go away. We're lacking in depth of the squad, we're lacking in quality of the squad in key positions. Herrera left, didn't replace. Sanchez left, didn't replace. Lukaku left, didn't replace. Well, there you go then, that's why we're looking a little bit ropey when Martial takes a knock. We've still got Ashley Young in the side, playing at left-back captain in the team, when Luke Shaw's taken a knock and been injured. Can't understand the Glazers not invested in this team in the summer. The only thing that it really indicates to me is that they're just trying to tighten the purse strings. They don't want to spend so much in this United team when they don't have to, when top four's maybe not so realistic. They've got Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as the scapegoat, if you like. They don't have to fund this team out there on the pitch to challenge for the title. No, that's too much like hard work, that is. Why not just milk it? Why not just keep it ticking along there nicely? Pull in the reins, get rid of Sanchez, get him off the books, get rid of Lukaku, get him off the books. All these players that Manchester United have got rid of recently and not replaced. Yeah, we made signings in the defence, but if you look at all these players that we've got off the books recently, that is really just to cull our expenditure, isn't it? Because Woodward overspent previously. There's been a couple of good signings, of course, and even people like Pogba who've not really worked out 100%. He's still an asset. He can still be sold for a significant amount of money. So that's not really the problem. The problem was like Alexis Sanchez stinking up the place on 400 odd K a week. Ridiculous amount of money to pay somebody who barely scored any goals. I saw something about Alexis Sanchez today, talking about his time at United and saying, no, he liked it at United and he felt he could do well at United, but he didn't get enough games and he just didn't get enough time and a run in the team. Which he was in and out of the team, but it's based on form though, Alexis, okay? You scored 5 goals in 45 appearances for Manchester United. That's just not bloody good enough, is it? And you had 31 starts for United since January 2018 when he joined. Compare that with his time at Arsenal, where he scored, I think, something like 80 goals in 166 appearances for them. I mean, it's night and day, isn't it? He's basically getting 1 in 2 at Arsenal and 1 in 9 at Manchester United. And he wonders why he didn't get bloody game times. Because you're shit, Alexis. That is why. But, good luck to him, even though we're still bloody paying him to go over there and play football for somebody else. More than likely a significant amount. Ridiculous bit of financial management by Woodward, ridiculous from the board as well, and of course, now we're seeing them reining it in. The owners that we have, the Glazers and the board and people like Woodward, they're not the ideal people to come in and be a manager for. So I feel for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer because he's not really being provided the proper ammunition to really make an assault on top 4 this season. he's just been given the bare minimum, really. Yeah, we spent 150 million on players, but we also recouped a heck of a lot of that, and we got a lot of players off of our books. If we did have the investment, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer would be so much better placed to actually manage this team successfully this season. If we did get Bruno Fernandes, say, if we did get a quality striker up there to come in and play alongside or instead of or back up to the current people we've got there at the moment. He's not been given the best tools for the job at all this season. I want Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to be a complete success at Manchester United. He's going to have to turn it around very quickly. He's going to have to get this team performing better. He's going to have to change the selection in the team quite drastically, I think. Put the faith in the youth. A lot of people have been saying it recently. I echo that. I think it's completely true that Manchester United fans will give Ole a lot more time if we can see that we're rebuilding for the future and that the youth players are going to be coming in there and improving and playing the Manchester United style that we want them to play and looking to the future. Not just a short-term fix, but looking to the future. And it's easy to do that at the moment, I think, because the players that do have the experience in the side, they're just not performing, are they? They're bang average. So it's easy to drop them. It's easy to play some of these younger players right now. I just hope that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does have the cojones to do that, because there's some big personalities in that dressing room and it could upset things, but at the same time, they're not working. They're not performing. Some of them have maybe got one foot out the door anyway. It makes sense right now to blood these young players and give them some much valued experience so that, not this season because we're just not going to mount a challenge, but maybe next season, maybe the year after, we can get back to being that Manchester United side that we all know and love, because this is a far cry from Manchester United, all down to the Glazers, and it probably won't ever be quite right until the Glazers are gone and we've got somebody in there who maybe is one of these like rich oligarchs who just got billions of pounds and just uses it like a little toy. Because that's better than what we've got now. Roman Abramovich or Sheikh Mansour and these people, you can't say that the fans of those clubs don't love their owners, because the owners have brought them their biggest periods of success due to the amount of money that they spent. And while we've got the Glazers, I'm not saying we should do that or get owners like that, because obviously I'd rather see the fans own the club if that was ever at all possible, but I know it probably isn't. But if we were going to have an owner, I'd like to think it was somebody who was investing in the football club, not just 100% of what we're making, but actually extra on top to get us to where we should be, which is challenging for everything and being that great Manchester United side once again. But we're never going to do that with the Glazers. We will never, ever, ever do that with the Glazers, because they're sucking money out of the club as their own business. It's a money maker for them. It's a cash cow. If we did get a rich oligarch, just imagine what Manchester United could do, because we are the biggest, best brand in the world in terms of football, in my opinion. That's why Woodward, that stupid potato head boy, can use our name to generate cash for Manchester United at such a rate. That's all he's bloody good for. Anyway, guys, yeah, bit of a random video today. Just thought I wanted to get something out on the channel and just have a discussion about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's place and position at Manchester United right now. I think he can do it this season if we all have faith and belief in him, but I hope he has faith and belief in the young players, because that is what's going to bring that all-important style, that all-important ethos and that hunger back to Manchester United right now, which some of the other players just are not like. I mean, look at Pogba in the last game. I've saw there's a couple of occasions during the game. He's just not trying. He's just not trying 100%, and that is just wrong. Thank you to everybody that sent me tweets and stuff on Twitter for my birthday, messaging me today. I'm 32 today, feeling a bit low about it, but, you know, at least I'm still here. You've been watching The Flying Pig on Flying Pig United. You're a bunch of legends. Do us a favour before you go. Smack a cheeky little like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel for upcoming United and football videos in general. Follow me on social media at Mr. Flying Pig HD. Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, and you can message me and I'll try and get back to you on there. But everybody, thanks so much for all your birthday wishes once again. Take it easy, have yourselves a good one. Come on, United!